Just because I can and because I've got a minute to spare, I'm going to do the day's tarot reading for you. This is the 29th of October, 2018, and we're going to have a look at a couple of cards. Okay, the first card that's ruling the energy today is the Hierophant. I quite like the Hierophant because it's about taking control. It's about taking charge quietly. It's like, being able to move forward. The Hierophant, is the focus on this for me is like moving forward. It's like keys. It's like, so be aware that throughout this day and to the next 24, 48 hours, you could get the key to what's happening, the keys to move on. You could actually get physical keys coming through. Now, and, oh, wow, the Empress. What a wonderful pair. So that brings you that keys for new beginnings, that starting over, but that pregnancy, that fertility. And it's not always, producing children or babies. Pregnancies and fertility is about producing all sorts of things, everything we need in our lives. Before something can become a reality, we have to have fertility and a duration time. This is interesting because I've just completed a manifesting rite. Here's the keys to making it happen. Here's the wait. You've done what you've done. You've just got to sit and wait now. It's all out there. Like with pregnancy, the fertility bits happened. You've just got to wait for the whole process to happen. So this next couple of days is about sitting back and waiting for what you've put out there to come back to become a reality. I'm just giving these other ones a little tiny shuffle to see where you need to go. We're really in a good place today. There must be some amazing energy patterns happening out there because what's available to us is the world. The world is open. It's like the world is your oyster. You can do anything you want now. It's about reaching out and allowing yourself to have that connection, to trust yourself, to absolutely trust yourself. These are three magnificent cards of energy. The Hierophant is the most, I guess, not severe, bossy one. So things are going to be okay. So it's like in the next few days, take note of what you really want in your life. Take note of how many doors you need to open, what it is you need to do. Hi, Asia. Hi, Purple Violet. I'm doing fine, darling. Hi, Sky Blue. I'm getting to things as often as I can. And like I said in the other one I did, the manifesting rite I did a while ago, I'm trying to make more of my knowledge available through these channels and these streamings so that they're, more active for everybody. But since we're here and we've done the three cards, do you ladies have any questions? Asia, where are you from, darling, and what's your name? I just need your Christian name and location so that I can connect with where you're at. Okay, manifesting is easy. It's such a wonderful thing. Sky Blue, when do you see my Gemini guy communicating with me? Well, you still haven't heard from him. He's a bit slack, darling. I think it's not too far away. I've got a very strong connection with him. So he's like calming down now, where he was like all bullet-agate. He's like, oh, he's calming down now. So you will hear very shortly. Asia, but it's pronounced Asia, like the continent. Oh, how wonderful. Okay, so, it's amazing that we can connect through different parts of this world all at the same time. I really, technology just blows your mind. And if we've come this far in the last 20 years, can you even attempt to imagine where we're going to be 5, 10, 20 years from now? Wow. It's going to be instant. I love this world. I think it is such an incredible, amazing person. Bless you, Asia. Now, do you ladies have any questions before I do the flip and do what I need to do? Oh, I best remind people, otherwise I'll be in trouble. My grandson is determined we're going to have 500 subscribers by Christmas, so I would appreciate it if you haven't, if you would. He's such a treasure, and I love to keep him happy. Okay, look, your Gemini love, darling Sky, just give him space, give him time. And they're not good at saying sorry or for making up. It's like sometimes you have to open that doorway and allow a space for it to happen. You've got to do that. So, because it's a Gemini and it's like, it's Suki time now. It's like I've done the tough thing. Now it's Suki time. So, like, yeah. But I feel there will be a connection soon, very soon. Okay, Victoria from Delaware. Will the Aries reach out? A little bit here, a little bit there. It's like it all feels all very up in the air. It all feels very undecided. It all feels like there's no solid background to it at the moment, but the possibility is there. Yeah, darling, let him miss me. Absolutely. You know, treat him mean and keep him keen. It's like we always want what we can't have, don't we? So, like, yeah, just let him do it. Yeah, Victoria, he is a bit flip-floppy, isn't it? There's no substance to this relationship yet, or maybe it's not a solid, committed, developed relationship yet. Oh, darling, you are currently single. You are currently single, but you're not going to be single after Christmas. So I feel that you're actually going to meet someone and your love life is going to pick up. It's going to be fine. Sophia, yes, where are you coming from, darling? Yes, you may ask a question. You know, we need love. We need companionship. We need that connection. And sometimes when we come to this planet, we come to learn about love. But, you know, sometimes don't we muck it up big time? Does Julian have the desire to be with other women? I think he looks. I feel he goes, yum. But so do you. But I don't feel that there's a follow through with it. I feel window shopping is one thing, window buying is another. So I think, yeah, he does the odd bit of window shopping. Look, I'd give it time, darling. I'd give it time. It feels to be. This is Sophia where are you, Sophia? In Florida. It feels like it needs time. It's like it's steady now. It's like give it the time for it to develop, for it to grow, for it to have somewhere to be. You just need to give it space and need to enjoy every step of the way. We're in such a rush today. We race through our lives and our world like, you know, if there's no tomorrow, I've got to have it all now. You know, enjoy what you've got now. Savor what you've got now and give it that time to develop. Give it that time for love. Yes, I think it's so much easier when we just go and enjoy. When we take the pressure off a situation or off a relationship, we go, oh, well, you know, if Asmi, look, he feels to be doing better than he expected. He feels to be a little further along. This is for Purple Violet. He does feel to be a little bit further along than where he expected to be. He's very devoted. He's like, this has to happen, isn't he? He's very like straightforward. I've got to do this. Yeah, I feel next year is a big year for him where there will be a lot of change. Dylan, I don't think Julian wants to, in reality be with other women. But like I said before, I feel he should, he's got eyes. But you look around as well. And when you see somebody who's like really good looking or nice, you get that impression that that's what they are, but you don't go chase them. It's the same thing. Okay. Sky blue. Will I be moving to? I get late January. I'm getting late January. And the court case, I think the sooner you kick it and get it going and get activated about it, then the quicker it's going to take and you're going to get it resolved. I feel that's where you need to get things resolved, because things feel, this guy, it feels like they've been on hold for a while. It feels like you're collecting so much information and you've got it together. It's time to let somebody run with it now. Asia, I honestly believe, because I've proved it 30, 40 million times over, every single human is born psychic. We're not born with 5 senses, we're born with 9. And like I said earlier, I will be doing sessions where I'll actually be talking about what these centers are, how to activate them, how to actually live a psychic life, how to live an amazing psychic life. So it's like, just keep in touch and keep, checking in to see what I'm doing, because like I said, I do teach it. Yes, purple violet, 9 senses: taste, touch, smell, hearing, psychic feeling, psychic seeing, psychic speaking. We have 4 psychic centers, and it's how we're meant to live. And a lot of us are actually living and working with one of those senses without actually realizing it. But the fact is, I'll start with these probably later this week, they actually reside in your physical body. They're not something that's out there. Every physical body has these centers, and it's actually simple as that. It defeats me how over the years people have covered up the simplicity, the absolute simplicity of psychic energy. And I can understand there's been a big fear around it. I mean, not that long ago, you'd be burned at the stake or, mutilated in torture chambers. So you had to keep your mouth shut. But today, I just feel we need to be able to share and work with everybody on it. And once we get on the same page, and more people on the same page, the more this planet's going to grow and heal. I feel this business guy will do fine. I do feel it will do fine. I feel it's a bit shaky. It's like the foundation isn't solid at the moment. So whereas it will do fine, if you work on this solid foundation, get a whole business plan happening, it's got a much better chance. Because right now it feels like it's on a shaky foundation, but it's going to come good. Okay, I've got about 2 minutes and I've got to go walk about. Actually, I've got a few more than 2 minutes. So is there anything else we need to check in with while I'm here, babes? You're gonna do fine. So just live, darling, live. Will you achieve? Yeah, well, that's up to you, babe. I think, yes, you've got an opportunity to change, to work with your physical body, but we don't always follow through. And you need a motivation. You're one of these people who need to be motivated. Somebody going, do. So maybe join with somebody else. Get someone to actually work with you. Be there. Yeah, I'd love to get back in the gym, darling, but I can barely bloody walk, and they won't let me. bless. You know, the more energy we put into ourselves, the more we'll have to give to the universe. And the more we do that, the more connected we'll be to what we need to have. Okay, do you see anyone with a real offer? Not for a while, darling. Maybe go back and have a look at my manifesting right that I put up this morning, and then you see if you could, if that would work for you to use. No, Sophie, I don't see love by the end of this year, darling. But what are you going to do with Julian? Hang on, have I got everybody mixed up here? No, yes, I did. It's Asia with Julian. Sophia, I'm not sure about the end of this year, but I do know that, I'm getting March is very strong. Asia, right now, I think Julian cares about you, and I think you care about him, and I feel it's got a hell of a long way to grow, darling. So just enjoy the journey. Just get in there and enjoy it. Okay, I have to do a runner. Thank you so much for chatting with me. Like I said, pop over and check the manifesting right, see if it works for you. And I'll be back. Trust me. You're welcome, girls. Take care, darlings. Have a great day.